Here are some black rares from the Ravnica block. In this case, Empty the Catacombs is a 4-drop sorcery from Ravnica. Each player returns all creature cards from his or her graveyard to his or her hand. It's a 4-drop. It's a little late in the game, but this could be very useful if you got a graveyard full of creature cards and your opponent doesn't, or if you're able to exile all the ones in your opponent's graveyard. Blood Funnel is a 2-drop enchantment, also from Ravnica. Non-creature spells you play cost 2 less to play. That could be very useful. Whenever you play a non-creature spell, counter that spell unless you sacrifice a creature. I could see that being useful. Then I've got 2 of Necroplasm, and I've got 2 of Seize the Soul. Seize the Soul is a 4-drop instant from Guildpact. Destroy target non-white, non-black creature. Put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying into play. And it's got Haunt, which is a complicated ability in my mind, because you have to keep track of something that leaves the game. When the creature Seize the Soul haunts is put into a graveyard, destroy target non-white, non-black creature. And you basically repeat it whenever that creature is haunted. So you gotta destroy a creature, and then you gotta hunt another creature, and it's the same effect. What I think is interesting about this is that it says non-white, non-black, not monocolored, which means that anything that it's a combination of red, blue, and green would qualify as something you can destroy. I can see that being useful, even though it's a 4-drop. In the case of Necroplasm, or Necroplasm, it's a 3-drop creature, a rare from Ravnica. It's a 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on this card. So it would be 2/2, 3/3, 4/4. At the end of your turn, destroy each creature with converted mana cost equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on Necroplasm. It's got Dredge 2, which I don't remember off the top of my head. Each creature with some CMC. That could be really counterproductive if it applies to your creatures and not to your opponents. So 2 of Unliving Psychopath and 1 of Sanguine Predator. So Unliving Psychopath is a 4-drop rare from Dissension, a creature, a zombie. It's basically a wall, 0/4. Unliving Psychopath gets +1/-1 until end of turn when you pump it with a single black. This is very similar to one of the weird creatures in Return to Ravnica. I think it's Blister Claw, if I remember correctly. Or the other one, I forgot. Either way, you can pump this thing with +1, but you're decreasing that toughness. Then if you add a black mana and you tap it, destroy target creature with power less than Unliving Psychopath's power. You would have had to have pumped it already, so you got to do both at the same time to get to destroy anything. This reads fairly complicated. This reads like a junk rare to me. And then I've got a 1 of Nihilistic Glee, which is a 4-drop enchantment. It's a little late in the game. It's a 4-drop. And for a 2 black, discard a card. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Not too bad, but it's pretty heavy. I mean, you would have had to have played 4. The enchantment is sitting on your side. Then you got to play 3 more. You're playing 7. All that to discard a card and your target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That reads like a junk rare to me. It's got Hellbent. So for 1, pay 2 life, draw a card. That can be a useful ability. But you only get to draw 1 card for your 2 life. And I think there is a core set card. I forget if it's Duress or Signed with Blood. I think it's Signed with Blood. Where for a single drop, I think for 2 black, you can lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. So this isn't too hot to me. Sanguine Praetor, a very impossible card to pronounce for me. It's a gigantic and monumental 8-drop 7/5 Guildpact rare It's a creature. 8/7/5. That doesn't look too good. For an additional swamp, sacrifice a creature. Destroy each creature with the same converted mana cost as the sacrifice creature. You'd have to coincide with having, say, a 1/1 on your side and your opponent having like 20 1/1s on the other side, or a large number of them. Seems like a rare condition, so it reads like a junk rare to me. Beautiful cards though.